Kentucky. So as a way to like come against it, whatever, they got dudes. And I guess it applies to females too. They're called heteroflexible. In other words, they straight, but they got like 10% homos to them. Yeah, some crazy shit. In other words, see, one of Esau's, one of his main methods of witchcraft and trickery is words. He uses words, double speak, triple speak, right? So they could come up with a word to take something wicked, but make it seem like it's okay. So like heteroflexible. So basically, you're not a homosexual, you're straight, but you're not really a homo, so you're not necessarily a homosexual, you know, but like 10%. Another, like one of the examples they had is like a dude might be a homo, he might have his boy is gay or homo, but he's straight, right? But maybe like if he get 10% of the time, he might kiss on his boy or whatever, some shit like that, but he ain't really no faggot. You know, like crazy shit like that. It's called heteroflexible. And the way I found out about it is because I saw the article about the lady in Kentucky. It's either a governor or a judge that denied the bill, and they said that there was a bunch of people on bunch of homos on Facebook and Twitter, heteroflexible, that in order to protest that, they were kissing each other and shit. And I was like, heteroflexible? What the fuck is this shit? So you know, I looked it up, and that's what it is. It's an excuse for homosexuality. You see? So hey, bro, this America is just getting worse and worse and worse. You see? America's getting worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. All right? I know you got something. Hold on.
The definition of the term. Well, it says right here, heteroflexibility. All right, is the term they're using, and it says is a form of sexual orientation or situational sexual behavior characterized by minimal homosexual activity and otherwise primarily heterosexual sexual orientation that is considered to distinguish it from bisexuality. It has been characterized as mostly straight.
See, hey bro, there's no such thing as you're just a homo. That's it. Right? You're a sodomite.
Lesbian or you're not.
Yeah, you're a sodomite, whether it's a man or a woman. Okay? So that's just Esau pushing forth. In other words, he's pushing forth his homosexual agenda, but he's coming up with all these terms saying, look, if you straight and you want to fuck around with some dude's balls, it's cool. As long as you don't do it all the time, it's accepted. You're not really a homosexual. You're a heterosexual still. Yeah, it's all an excuse for wickedness.
I got that article.
Okay, go ahead.
Yo, this is the article that we were talking about. Like after this came out right after they passed the same-sex marriage law, right? So it says, Tom DeLay knows of secret Department of Justice memo to legalize 12 new perversions, including bestiality and pedophilia. So they want to legalize bestiality and pedophilia. Bestiality is having sex with animals, okay? And pedophilia is having sex with little children, little boys and little girls under sexual age, all right? They want to legalize that just like they legalized the gay marriage, all right? This is your government that you trust in, man. But they want to legalize this, man. It says DeLay said that he even knows about a secret memo from the Justice Department aimed at legalizing 12 new perversions. It said, we've already found a secret memo coming out of the Justice Department. They're now going to go after 12 new perversions, things like bestiality, polygamy, having sex. Polygamy, that's having more than one wife, right? Spouse?
Yeah.
Polygamy, having sex with little boys, and making that legal. Not only that, but they have a whole list of strategies to go after the churches, the pastors, and any businesses that tries to assert their religious liberty, like that company Chick-fil-A, all right? The owner of Chick-fil-A, that fast food chicken restaurant, all he said was he believes that marriage is between a man and a woman. and the media started going after him. You know, people started picketing and boycotting his restaurants. All right. So it says, and any business that tries to assert, because you got some businesses out there that they refuse to serve if they know that someone is openly homosexual or a lesbian. They don't want to do business with them. Or you had that lady in what state was that? Kentucky with the marriage licenses. All right, and they made a big deal about her not giving licenses to homosexuals, and they put her through the ringer. So now she did like a little dance. So she's back to work. You know, she bowed down basically. You know, she bowed down to the pressure. But that's showing you the public opinion, pressure of public opinion is what's ruling right now. So if you have a business, you're gonna have to bow down to it, man. Or if you're a pastor of a church, you know, you're gonna have to bow down. You can't teach. That's why if you have the 501c3 charter, you can't teach against homosexuality, man. Like Nate and IUIC, they can't teach it. If they start teaching against homosexuality and lesbianism, which is right according to the Bible, they'll lose that tax exempt status.
They just shut. I'm trying to find an article about. It was the last week of the week before. They shut down a pastor because he was teaching against homosexuality. And they specifically said that they shut him down because he was going against the 501c3 agreement. You see? I'm trying to find it.
So it says this is coming, and it's coming like a tidal wave. I mean, it's not gonna stop. It's gonna come. You know, like the waves of a sea. They just keep coming one after the next, after the next. One wave rolls in, then the next wave rolls in. All right, the first wave was we legalized gay marriage. The next wave, bestiality. Next wave, pedophilia. You know, so it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop till the Lord destroys this place, man. That's why we continually say this place gotta be destroyed. That's why it's known as Babylon. Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. You know? And America, these things promotes these things so they spread worldwide.
This is
I'm sorry, before you read it, right? Because I know that's gonna cover this. Okay, Kun. Now check this out, brother. State of Kentucky is now forbidding Christian pastors from calling homosexuality sinful. Everything you just said, right? Yeah. And we didn't just say this today. We've been saying this. We've been saying this. The state of Kentucky is now forbidding Christian pastors from calling homosexuality sinful. Published July 25th, 2015. It says the state of Kentucky has begun imposing a religious test on volunteer pastor counselors in its youth provision, insisting that they refrain from calling homosexuality sinful and dismissing those who cannot bend their religious faith to account.